Hello and welcome to a bit of a wet walk and wanders today. Just updating you on my attempt to walk 1,000 miles this year. So at the end of January I was doing quite well. I did quite a few slightly longer walks in January. So at the end of January I was over the required amount. If you don't know about walking 1,000 miles in a year, have a look at my other video, which I'll leave a link in the description to this video, about how lots of people are going to walk 1,000 miles in 2020. It averages about 2.7 miles a day, so for lots of people it's achievable, and even if you don't achieve it, you'll probably do more walking than you normally do if you attempt it. So as I said, January I did quite well, so I got over the number of miles I needed for January. February has been a bit of a different story. A couple of things happened. One is the weather's been really atrocious. Secondly, my Apple Watch died. Now that shouldn't make a difference, but it does, because when I had my Apple Watch I wore it all the time, so it recorded everywhere I went. So now only my phone is recording, and of course I don't always carry my phone with me all the time in the house. Don't even carry it with me all the time when I'm out and about. So the mileage seems to have dropped a little bit, so I need to catch up, certainly as we go into March. Apple Watches are quite expensive. I don't need the latest one. I think mine was a Series 3 and they're up to Series 5 now. I'm wondering whether to replace that. I do want something that communicates with an iPhone, because that's where I keep all the information. So do you have a recommendation? Maybe you'd recommend something other than Apple Watch that does communicate with an iPhone that's a bit cheaper. Let me know in the comments if you use something different. I'll just put my phone on the screen and then we can see the spreadsheet I've been using as I've been making a record of how far I've walked. And you can see there's some bigger walks in January, then kind of reduced in February. You know, we had a couple of Storm Cara, whatever that was called, and then Storm Dennis, and we had a bit of snow and a lot of rain, just horrible. So on those days really I sometimes just want to light a fire at home and stay tucked inside and warm, so that's not good for getting the mileage up. But we're out today, it's still cold and still wet, but we're having a walk. Hopefully the phone is recording it, and at some point I'll get an Apple Watch or something like that. It'll track all my steps. Keep you posted occasionally throughout the year. Won't try not to bore you with the 1,000-mile walk. And if you're doing it, comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Is it going well? Are you doing more miles than you expected or less? What I've learned is don't try and do much longer walks than you normally do, like early in the year. You could do that, but you might have a lot of success and then get overwhelmed and just fizzle out. It's best to do slow and steady and just build them up gradually. Remember, we only got to average 2.7 miles a day. So thanks for watching this little update. I'll keep you posted and I'll see you in the next video.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and